would like to hear
I know of some other washed-up celebrities.
Okay.
That are going to try to use our metal vehicle to return to form, to return to the spotlight. You ready?
To be a star again.
To be a star again.
Okay.
And it's up to you whether you're going to accept them or not. You know, and honestly, some of them have collaborated with some of our metal stars. So here you go, man.
Okay.
First is Fred Savage. Do you remember Fred Savage, right?
From the Wonder Years.
The Wonder
right?
Years,
yeah,
right?
The
he
kid
had
that talked in his. You could hear his brain. His
right,
thoughts.
right. What was that? The overtalk thing.
Yeah.
And he had the mole on his face in the Austin Powers movies, right? Wasn't he the mole?
Oh, yeah.
Don't say mole. Well, he has teamed up with Iron Reagan, a band we love, right? A band, you know, Tony Foresta and the boys, Iron Reagan, kick ass. And he's doing 4 more Wonder Years. 4 more Wonder Years. All right, you guys get it? You're going, right? You ready to play along? All right, here we go. We got another one. How about Val Kilmer? Everybody remembers Val Kilmer. Dude, I loved Val Kilmer in the 80s. Real Geniuses in the 80s, I mean.
Before he got fat.
Before he got fat and weird. He got fat and weird.
Yeah.
But he was in some great movies back in the day, man. Real Genius and Top Secret and all those. And that's all even before you bring up Heat and Tombstone and all those great flicks. And, you know, remember he was in Top Gun. He was Iceman in Top Gun. And,
oh, you know, I wouldn't have remembered that. But.
Hard to believe. Well, he teamed up with Heathen, a band we just had on the show recently. We just talked to David White on the show. So he at least picking a good band to get involved with. And he's doing No Tombstone Unturned.
Oh.
No Tombstone Unturned. There you go. What about Helen Hunt? Everybody misses Helen Hunt. Remember that? What was that movie she did? The Pay It Forward movie, right? With the little kid.
I was going to say Tornado.
And, Tornado. Twister. That was a good one, too. And she was on the TV show, Mad About You and all that. Well, you may or may not know she's a big crossover metal fan.
Oh.
She loves her some Suicidal Tendencies and getting with Mike Murr and the gang.
Well, who doesn't?
Of course. And they're doing World Gone Mad About You. World Gone Mad About You. There you go. This is the shit we come up with when you hang out with us here at fucking Metalomania. Well, here's a dude I miss, honestly. Here's one that I hope is successful. Some of these people are douchebags, but I have a soft spot for this guy. Remember the Weasel? The Weasel. Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
I love the Weasel, man.
Son-in-law.
Everybody shit on my man. Everybody gave him a hard time, but he was a stoner dude that liked girls, man. How could you hate this guy? I loved Pauly Shore. And, I miss the dude. And he has teamed up with Anthrax. Well, everybody knows even. He's friends with the Anthrax guys. He knows those guys, man. And he's doing I Am the Son-in-Law. I Am the Son-in-Law with Anthrax. Side note, Anthrax, a real story. Anthrax is actually putting a comic thing together. Well, we'll talk about that in the next break, cool. Ethan, for the I Am the Law series. It's pretty cool. We'll talk about that. Rob Zombie's involved in everything. Pretty cool. But yeah, I missed the Weasel, so I hope that works out. I Am the Son-in-Law. How about Heather Locklear?
Buddy.
Yeah, Weasel. I can't make that sound. There you go. The Weasel. There you go.
That's hilarious.
The Weasel. That was back when MTV was cool. When he was on there. How about Heather Locklear? Everybody misses Heather Locklear.
What was the show he did? Singled Out.
Yeah, he was on that at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Everybody
he was the
did
host
that.
of Singled Out,
Carmen Electra did that at one point.
Yeah.
Jenny McCarthy hosted that. I think
it was
Chris
him and
Hardwick.
Jenny McCarthy when I remember it the most.
Come on back, Weasel. I Am the Son-in-Law. Heather Locklear, who we love. I used to have a Heather Locklear poster on my wall like all my youth, man, for all of it. And I miss her and love her. And I didn't realize she was such a badass. She likes real metal, dude. She's teamed up with the dudes in Venom. Ooh. And is doing Let's Burn This Melrose Place to the Ground. Let's burn this Melrose Place to the ground. Okay. Oh, and everybody remembers Kirk Cameron, right? Growing Pains, everybody remembers Kirk Cameron.
Okay, yeah.
Became super religious at this point. Yeah, and hey, more power to him. Whatever. I'm not knocking you.
Him and his family do really nice things.
Do what you do, brother. Yeah, he seems like a good dude. I remember the joke used to be his character on that show would have beat the fuck out of his real life self, and that's probably true. But the fact that he's so religious is what makes it weird that he teamed up with Creator. You wouldn't have thought that a religious guy like that would be doing a Creator song, but he is with Creator doing Endless Growing Pains. Endless Growing Pains. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that one. That could be a good jam. All right, I got 2 more for you for this break, and then we'll play some jam. Or, matter of fact, I'll give you 2 more, and then we'll talk to our buddy Michael. How about that?
Ooh, all right.
But this is 2 there's going to be a big Metallica thing. There's a whole bunch of celebrities. Everybody's in line to work with Metallica. They're
Wow.
the big name. You
Yeah.
know, they got that.
I get it.
That's the vehicle, you know, everybody wants to get in front of the line with. So there looks like it's going to be a big compilation where all these stars are going to do Metallica shit with them. I don't know all of them yet, but I do have 2 of them for you to check out here that we are sure. These are concrete. We just talked about Kevin Spacey a minute ago. Okay, fucking all his shit we're not going to get into, but he's trying to make a comeback, man. Kevin Spacey's trying to make a comeback with Metallica, and he's doing it with, this is the house of cards that Jack built.
Oh.
The house of cards.
That's brave.
Jack built. Yeah, brave. That's a brave one.
Metallica.
Yeah, working with them all, right?
All right. Yeah.
Working with that guy, you know? What the fuck?
All right.
Well, you know, I guess they're going to redeem some of their love with this guy, though, because they're working with Urkel. Everybody remembers Urkel?
Oh, yeah.
Jameel White, my main man Urkel. Did I do that guy? Did I do that? Right?
Steve Urkel.
Yeah, I saw an interview with him once where he talked about how much he grew to hate that fucking character because he couldn't do anything else after
Yeah,
that. You're the
I'm
Urkel guy.
sure.
You're Urkel now, bro.
They tried to even make him cool. I don't know,
Yeah.
like, how involved in the show you were, but
No.
I was that age. But it was Stefan for, like, a season or something.
They probably did that. They threw him a bone to help
were
him get a
trying,
career afterwards.
probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
But
showed up in an episode of Psych. Me and Scully like Psych. And he
That's
was,
funny.
well, we'll see. We'll see. He's trying to get some street cred back by working with Metallica. And they're going to do Nothing Else, Family Matters. Nothing Else, Family Matters. Give me a White of Metallica. You're going to be looking for that on your Spotify. I know you will. If I know you fuckers, that's going to be front and center on your Spotify
Well,
list.
yeah, it should be.
All right, well, I could do this for days. You know, it's crazy how much time we have on our hands. I mean, how goofy we are. There you go. I hope you like them. What do you think? You want to come back and do a few more of those?
Yeah, I'm excited for your interview right now.
Me
because
too. Means everything to me.
Yeah.
Really does. Thank you, Michael. And man, I know I don't have to tell you all out there to support Flotsam and Jetsam. You know this already. This is shit you've known for years.
Yeah.
I'm just reminding you. I'm your friendly neighborhood reminder man, bringing you the Flotsam and Jetsam. You know what Flotsam and Jetsam means? Do you know what Flotsam and Jetsam means, Scully? Trivia time. Don't feel bad. Most people don't. Flotsam refers to things on it's a nautical term, actually. It refers to things on a boat that have been washed off by waves.
Oh.
And jetsam refers to things that you have purposely thrown off of the boat, like jettisoned from the boat. So, Flotsam and Jetsam is basically things lost at sea, willfully and otherwise.
Gotcha.
So, cool stuff, man. And what's not lost at sea is how badass that motherfucker is. Okay. All right, enough of that. So, we're getting some good feedback from you guys and some good ideas on some other collaborations we may or may not know about. So, this may become a running gag. I don't know. We'll see. But it looks like this is an endless well we can dive into here, especially with some of the ones you guys are coming up with too. So we appreciate that. But you know, Ricky Schroeder's back in the news, and he's one that's.
Remind me who he is.
He was the Silver Spoons kid in that show.
Okay.
He was on
He
the
rode the
NYPD
train
Blows,
in
rode the
the
train.
right.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
He's a douchebag kind of in real life, and he's in the news these days. I'm not going to get into that because it touches on political shit, which we don't do here on Metalomania.
Nope.
We're going to skip that, but we are going to mention that he's teamed up with Billy Milano, our boy Billy Milano, who's been on this show.
Okay.
Another badass legend I'm happy to have had on the show. But he's working with Ricky Schroeder, and they're doing pre-menstrual NYPD Blues. Ricky Schroeder and Billy Milano, pre-menstrual NYPD Blues. There you go. He is, I believe, passing clots the size of silver spoons. Okay, moving on. Pamela Anderson. Everybody, well, you know,
Wow.
Pamela Anderson from David Hasselfhoff fame. She was on Baywatch with David Hasselfhoff. They're buddies.
Yeah.
Friend of the Hoff. But she is doing the metal thing. And I guess we shouldn't be surprised. She's more of a hair metal chick than any other style. She was married.
Yeah.
She was with Tommy Lee for a while, right?
Right.
So she's teamed up with Dokken. She's doing Mr. Scary Movie 3. Mr. Scary. Movie 3. All right, we're corny. We're not above being corny. What about Rosie O'Donnell? Everybody remembers Rosie. Rosie O'Donnell.
Is she still around?
I don't know, honestly. I have no idea.
still-
I
I
know
was
she
gonna
was
say
fighting
alive,
with Trump
but I
for a
felt
while,
like
but I'm
that
not even sure if that was while he was president or
Might
before.
be
I'm sure she's alive.
wrong, guys.
But well, she's literally rechanging her name and everything. She's rebranding herself to jump into the metal thing full force. Her name is no longer Rosie O'Donnell. It's Rosie Obituary. Because she's teaming up with Obituary, and doing
Ooh.
and doing Turned to Flintstone. Turned to Flintstone. Rosie O'Donnell in the death metal world, man. Welcome to death metal, Rosie.
Wow.
Fucking crazy. And speaking of washed up crazy women's, what about Tara Reid? Everybody remembers Tara Reid, right?
Yeah.
I loved Tara Reid. I'm not going to lie to a single soul. When she first showed up in Van Wilder and shit, I was like, who the fuck is this girl? And then the American Pie movies and all that shit, man, I was a big fan. And now she looks like she is a train wreck in the Sharknadoes and a million of those, but I guess she's trying to do metal, though. She's working with Warbringer, our boys Warbringer. We've had Warbringer on the show as well.
I know there's a lot of people that we work with.
A lot of bands we've had on the show, and she is doing.
Real quick though, it probably goes to show if they're willing to work with like you, Tara Reid, These
right. It doesn't say great things about these motherfuckers, does it? No, shout out, Carlos. We love you, sir.
I was taking a shot at you.
Yeah, I know.
There.
I knew what you were doing.
Okay,
I was spinning it. I was deflecting.
Right,
I know how to work a shield, but. Tara Reid is working with Warbringer and doing "Woe to the Van Wilder." Woe to the Van Wilder. Okay, a couple more. I got a couple more, and then we'll play some more music. Lindsay Lohan. How about Lindsay Lohan? Another crazy one.
You were going down the path here.
Yeah, we're dipping into the well. Yeah. And hey, it's another one though. I did that. Lindsay Lohan, I thought was a very attractive young lady at one point. I thought she was cool. I won't lie. I liked her. But I like her even more because she's getting with our boy Lenny and Dustbolt. Lenny, another one we've had on the show.
Okay.
Lenny from Dustbolt.
Right.
And doing Parent Trapped in Chaos. Parent Trapped in Chaos. Another one. This one is another one I hope is successful. Jamie Lee Presley. I love Jamie Lee Presley.
Who doesn't like her?
My Name is Earl. I love that show. I missed that show. That was a great show. I miss Jamie Lee Presley, and I hope this one works out because she's back, and she went right for the welterweights, man. Overkill. That's right. Our main man, Overkill. Do it right. And doing My Name is Earl Payne. My name is Earl Payne. All right, I got two more, and then we'll move on.
Okay. Did you say that 2 ago?
I did, I think, but I got a 1,000 of them. I'll cut it short after 2 more.
All right.
What about the formerly great Tom Sizemore? Do you remember who Tom Sizemore was? Mm-hmm. He's been in a million movies. He's in a lot of straight-to-DVD stuff these days because it sounds like he's a wild dude, and I think he's pissed off a lot of Hollywood now from being a pretty crazy guy. He's kind of like that Bruce Willis straight-to-DVD guy now. But matter of fact, he was in a great movie with Bruce Willis called Striking Distance. If you haven't missed it, it's a great flick. Check it out. But he was in Saving Private Ryan, all those things, But he is a Priest fan, Judas Priest, working with Rob Halford and the boys. And doing Saving Private Ryan's Property. Saving Private Ryan's Property. All right. And lastly,
wait for these to come out.
I know this is going to be good stuff, man. The metal world's about to be swept up in douchebaggery. I can't wait. All right, last but not least, Emilio Estevez.
Oh, of course.
Son of Martin Sheen, brother of
this kind of thing without
you
Emilio
can't.
Estevez.
You really can't.
Okay.
His name might have been the first one on the list here. Son of Martin Sheen, brother to Charlie Sheen, formerly husband of one Paula Abdul, you may remember.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, crazy. And he's back, baby, and he ain't fucking around. He went right to the studio with Dave Mustaine and the boys in Megadeth.
Okay.
For Young Guns, Drugs and Money. Young Guns, Drugs and Money, and there you have it. The washed up douchebags who are trying to come back into your life by way of metal.